Hi everyone, it's Tanya with Riley and Company. Thanks for joining us this morning. I so appreciate it. I have got so many new things to show you that I don't even know where to start. And we're going to learn about the new cut-ups. We're going to see the new Funny Bones release. We're going to see all the new stuff, and we're going to make a couple cards. So let me show you the cards from the card kits, which is sold out. Sorry, you guys were on this quick. It came with a Karen Burniston die, so that is why it sold out so quick. But we're going to be making these two cards today. But first, I'm so happy to show you, and you may have seen this before, but we have a brand new die line at Riley and Company, and it is called Cut Ups. So Funny Bones is the stamp line, Cut Ups is the die line. Get it? I know, right? It's so funny. Anyway, these were released about a week ago. So I just wanted to go through them real quick and show you guys some samples. Our dies are really fun. I created these. It took months and months and months and months to come up with these, but I came up with a line that you can use in all different ways. So I'll explain that a little further, but they're outline dies. Okay, so for example, all right, this Be Happy. This is one of our dies that I adore. I cut the Be Happy out of yellow and pink and white and black. Just four different ones. And look at all the ones that I came up with. Because you can mix and match them. You just take them out, put them in, take them out, put them in. Right? So there's our Be Happy die. I'll give you some tips and tricks along the way too to help you out. Next up, this is in no particular order, just random from what I grabbed. This is our kite swirls. Swirls, no squirrels on kites. No kites is squirrels. Kite swirls, and this is an embossing piece that you can put anywhere. And this is your outline piece. So I hope you guys can see that. Can you see all the embossing there with the dies? And of course, our little Penny the Possum. And this is our heart wreath. Now you can do it, the heart wreath, generically, right? There's two pieces to this. There's the background piece and there's the outline piece. And then there's two decorator pieces to go with it. Now the outline piece in this case was black. The base piece was black, and then silver was the outline piece, and then I just cut some white hearts out and put them in randomly, right? But you can also look at all the different things that you can do with these. I love this. Wishing you a wonderful life together. This is their little tucker and the wedding dress-up set. So there is the heart wreath. Moving along, one of my favorites, and one of everyone else's favorites too, is our balloon topper. Now, you can look at all this. It gives you all of these outlines, right? And you can raise some of them and just do it out of one color. Or you can keep them all flat and do them out of another color. Or you can start doing them out of different colors of pieces of paper. And you just put them in and take them out as you want. That's the balloon topper. One of my very favorites is our striped heart because there are so many different ways, excuse me, to use this. So in its generic form, it just gives you the outline. And then I just cut one each of these out of purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Okay. And just started piecing them back in the way I want. So I could literally do 7 more cards just like this by just shifting them up. Because there's a purple piece that's the same size as this blue piece, right? But you can also do them like this. You can use the die by itself as just an outline. Or you can just put different pieces in and swap them out to do something like that. And I love that you can even make a heart that isn't girly, but it's kind of cute girly, right? So there is the striped hearts. Next up we have, just like the kites, we have the butterfly swirls. All right. Each one of these dotted pieces are just embossing pieces. So you can put them anywhere on your card you want. And then the 4 butterflies have outlines. And you can just start inserting whatever pieces you want or leave them as the outlines. Okay, that is the butterfly swirls. Next up, we have the eat, sleep, craft, repeat, because isn't that what we all do? Eat, sleep, craft, repeats. Okay, so if you did this out of green paper and pink paper and an orange and a yellow and a white, so there's only 5 different pieces of paper here, great for scraps, by the way. You can make this card and 4 additional ones by just or 3 additional ones just by swapping out so the sleep might be the green. And you just move them along. Like that, right? Okay? Or you can use them on their own. Just out of white. And then you can put the words wherever you choose. On this one, I made a fun little see-through card. Right? Because you get to keep the outline. Yep. Okay, moving along. I'm so proud of these, have so much fun with these, and they have been received so well. So this is our Butterfly Flourish. Okay, again, changing out colors. Look at the different samples. This in its basic form, just white and different colors. Now, the greatest thing about these one of the greatest things, is that if you use double-sided tape on the back, and we will start carrying Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided tape. It is fabulous stuff. If you do that, it's going to cut out the outline and all the butterflies. So look what happens. So now that it's got a double-sided back, you can just peel it off and it's instantly a little sticker. Yeah, give that to your grandkids. Let them put little stickers everywhere, right? Ah, love it. Moving along. Speaking of loving it, we have a love you. And for those of you that got the May kit, this was in the May kits. And this was the card. Is this adorable? Love you. Love you. Someone actually put the U in Tucker's mouth. It was just adorable. And another one that was super hot are our balloon numbers. Okay, it even has the places where you can put a little bit of white in there with a pen to highlight the light. So here they are. And I just put crystal lacquer or glossy accents, whatever you want to use, on them to make them shine. And I thought, those are kind of kidsy, but they're really not. Here's a graduate or a New Year's card, 2023. A birthday card. You can use them for graduation. You can use them for lots of different things. So that's the balloon numbers. I'm going to fly through here, cut, and this is our Heart Flourish. I love this. It is a very nice size die. Okay, so this is what it is in its basic form, right? With just the outline. Ha! So sorry, pause there. I thought that I didn't hit the on button for some strange reason, but I did because I couldn't see it. Wow, that was awkward. Anyway, here's the basic outline. Then I just did it with different colors and started filling it in. This time they used the striped heart and then wove this in and out of it. It was fabulous. And how cute is that? Wishing you a wonderful life together with little Penny Possum and Riley. Love it. So cute. And one of my faves is this because that heart swirl is so big you can use it on slimline cards. Yep. Fun, huh? And this is Karen Burniston accents that are on that. Now, just to show you a little bit more, the easier way, okay, of what I mean by using 3 or 4 different colors and making all different cards. This star backgrounds, what I did with it is I took silver glitter and red glitter and blue glitter and cut one out of each. And look at what it creates. 3 different cards with all 3 different colors used a completely different way. These are also very, 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 very easy to do if you use the Elizabeth Craft paper or the double-sided tape. And when you take them out, make sure that when you have your die like this and you've got it all cut, lay them down and poke them out in one spot. So you have 3 piles, and that way you know where to put them back instead of a pile that you have to dig through and try to match up the sizes. In its basic form, you can do a card like this. You can interchange it all with different scrapbook papers. Okay, this particular card was done with all white, and Dolores used Copics to color it, and then we just threw a Funny Bones on top of it. Super easy card. This I just had to show you because I thought it was cute. You're awesome. All right, that is our star background. And we have a floral stacked frame, and I'm going to make a mess because you know that point when you try to stack stuff and everything goes on the floor. Here's our little floral stack frame, little card that I made with it. It can go horizontal or vertical. Okay. I think I'll start a new pile here. This is also an extremely versatile die, our corner rainbow. Now, you can put this in any corner of your card you want. Here is it. Here is it. Here it is in its very basic form. Okay, the little dots are embossed, of course. Okay, but you can use different colors like this. Does it have to be a rainbow? Nope. But isn't that adorable? Have little Rileys popping out behind it. This is just a design made with it. Fabulous. This is fantastic. She did it as a design element and then put a piece of paper behind it that she had inked up. Love this so much. That is our corner rainbow. Now, I forgot to tell you guys, and I probably should have, you know, a few minutes ago, we are giving away one of these cut up dies. Okay, let's just give away the circles backgrounds. And if you win and you already have the circles background, we'll let you know and you can pick your own die. How's that? So anyway, here's the circles background. We are going to pick one lucky winner out of all of the comments to win a free die. So keep commenting. Let me know how you like these, okay? So here is our circles background. All right. Fun, nice size die. And I have no idea where the samples are with this. Oh, I found some. Because sometimes I'm just not as organized as I would like to be. Okay. This is the circles backgrounds using the outline, just like the rest of them, but you can pop different characters in and little sayings on top. This is your basic, and it gives you a nice little raised embossed look. Okay. Add just a few different papers, the right side up. In this one, we made a shaker card. Now, these are so easy to make. Normally, you would use foam tape to create a shaker card, right? We tried that with these little thin lines. It does not work well at all. This is just paper. This is 8 or 10 pieces of white layered on top of each other. Okay. Then we filled the holes that we wanted to have shakers in and put a piece of acetate on top. Topped it off with a Karen Berniston hello. Okay. That is our circles background. I'm going to leave this right here to remind you guys that this is what we are giving away for commenting. That is the cut-ups. Now, on to our new release for today. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. These were released yesterday. We have a brand new dress-up set. And it's a crafting dress-up set. Of course, it has matching dies. This is the Riley dress-up line. For those of you that don't know, Riley is our moose. And think of paper dolls, okay? But with a much cuter little moose. So this is the dress-up. I think this makes the 30th set maybe of his dress-up. But it has all the hair, so look at this. This is a little shirt and a little apron and all the little stuff. It has little sayings that goes with it. We also, in this new release, now there is a special, okay? The stamp and the die is in a little bundle, and you can get it 20% off if you get the stamp and the die. We have 2 brand new. I've been waiting to show you guys these for so long. I've had these for so long. These are 2 of my favorite Mushroom Line Urban Business Chic Business District stamps. This is our burger bar. And the dies that come with them help you make them 3D cards. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Right? So you color it once. Everybody's going, oh, you'd have to color it 4 or 5 times. No, 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 no. Color it once and photocopy. Photocopy it. And then cut those out. So that is the burger bar. Look, there's even little French fries and a little Coke, little hamburgers in there. All right, and next up, we have our amusement park. How fun is this? It just cracks me up. Little prize booth and little ticket booth. And again, the dice help you make it 3D. Fun stuff, huh? But wait, there's more. In the Mushroom Lane line, we have came out with a set of stamps and matching dies that are little baby Nomies. They're little Nomies, okay? So you have all these little Nomies. There's 5 new little Nomies and all the stuff to go along with them. These are accessory sets to the Mushroom Lanes. Okay, so for example, you can take one of the little Nomies and put her in the amusement park. Fun, huh? All right, you can also take a little Nomie and put him at the burger bar. Love it. Here's another one with the little gnomes at the amusement park. Now, again, there are bundle specials. Stamp and die, 20% off. Amusement park, stamp and die, 20% off. And with the Nomies, the stamp and die bundle is 20% off. Now what we've done is we've grouped them. So the dies, one die is this. It'll cut all these out at one time. One die is this. There's little garden tools and little mushrooms and little candles and lights and cocktails. And look at that wee little martini. It's a teeny weeny little martini. Fun stuff, huh? 20% off a bundle on that. And now let's get to the good stuff. Oh no, I have one more. Look at this. This is a shaker die I made, okay, with the corner rainbow and all the little Nomies and the little butterfly. Just made it into a really easy shaker card. So those specials too. Now up, let's take a look at the new Funny Bones. There, of course, is the Funny Bones special. You can buy the whole entire bundle of Funny Bones at 20% off. And here we go. I love the taste of water, especially frozen into cubes and completely surrounded by vodka. True story. Don't ever let anyone dehorn your unicorn. Isn't that adorable? And again, there's your corner rainbow in a different corner, but not a rainbow. Sometimes someone unexpected comes into your life out of nowhere, makes your heart race, and changes you forever. We call those people cops. Now, if you don't put that on it, on the inside, you could write, I love you. And see this background? That is the circles cut up die used as a mask. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, congratulations, thank you, get well soon. That should cover it for a year. Again, the rainbow and the little butterfly dies from the butterfly cut up. Have you ever sat on a loose toilet lid? Damn near lost my life. True. Craft-a-cadabra, when craft supplies magically appear in your stash that you forgot buying. This is true, isn't it? How many times have you ever went to clean out or declutter your craft room and you get totally sidetracked because, holy cow, I forgot about buying this. This is awesome. And because there might be youngsters listening, so happy it's Thursday. Outline butterflies with a little embossed. Cute, huh? When I grow up, I'd like to be a retired lottery winner. The adorable Penny with her little necklace and her bow. I heard you celebrated last night with a couple adult beverages. Metamucil and Ensure? I don't always craft on the weekend, but when I do, nothing else gets done and you're on your own for dinner. This is the amazing dress-up craft set. Heat gun, tapes, all the good stuff in it. A little birdie told me you're a year older today. I ate him. You're welcome. This is dress-up giraffe, and I believe these birds are from the beach set. And again, there's the topper cut-ups. Crafting comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should. Look at that. And this is the little craft table from the Mushroom Lane craft store. And I just had to show you this because it was just so darn cute. A little pink, little Cricut-like machine. And then I had to show you this because it's just so darn cute. It is adorable. Crafting comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should. My spirit animal is a slightly deranged unicorn who has a mission to poke holes in all of the annoying people. Yep. I hate four-letter words like cook, bake, dust, wash. Uh-huh. Keep your coworkers on their toes. Stir your coffee slowly with a steak knife. For all of those of you that work corporate jobs, there you go. Give it to your cubby mate. I wish crafting therapy was covered by my health insurance. Don't you? There's got to be a way to do that. There really has to be. And again, here's little Penny with the little craft sets. Now I wanted to show you some more on the craft set. I wish crafting therapy was covered by my health insurance. Look at this Karen Bernstein tree. All the stuff that you put. It's a little craft tree. It's a craft tree. With the lead-in sayings to monkey. Is that adorable? All right, dryer lint. The cremated remains of missing socks. Isn't that adorable? My goal was to lose 10 pounds this year. Only 15 to go. How many of you guys are out there with me? Yeah. If hard times only make you stronger, then you should be able to whip Superman's bleep by now. That's fantastic. I wanted to show you that we have the dress up superheroes 1 and 2. So in this case, dressed up as Thor. In this case, dressed up as Captain America. And finally, can you really get salmonella from eating cookie dough, or are people just trying to keep me from living my best life? You know what? I don't care. I eat cookie dough anyway. So that is the new the new Funny Bones line, everybody. There's specials, bundle specials out there everywhere at RileyandCompanyOnline.com. And now it's time for us to get a little crafty. Are you still commenting? Because somebody is going to win the Circles background die. It's a good one. Keep commenting. How do you like the cut-ups? Have any of you guys got cut-ups yet? How do you like those? All right. What's your favorite Funny Bone saying so far? Here are the cards, of course, that I've showed you that were in the kits already. And we are going to try to make 2 of them. Because I do believe we have about 20-25 minutes left, so let's just make a couple cards. Okay, let's do the easy one first. We're gonna go to here's another year of complete disregard for age appropriate development milestones. For those of you that don't know about our kits, all of our kits come with pre-cut packages. Everything is pre-cut, pre-stamped, pre-embossed for you. Excuse me, I need something to drink. Hang on a second. So everything is pre-cut in here for you. All right, so we're just going to pull the first packet. It also comes with instructions, okay, photographs of each card, and in this case, it included a Catherine label from Karen Bernstein. So it gave you instructions on how to cut and make that card as well. So grab those fast. They always sell out so super quickly. So the first one we're going to do is this one, and I will show you how easy this is, everybody. So we're just going to take our card and we're going to fold it in half. Super easy. All right, then there is a green piece. I've got my card, so I'm just going to set my photograph aside. But we are just going to take this side. No, we're going to take this side and glue it to it. And you know the glue that I'm grabbing, right? My Zip Dry. Because, let me hear it, Zip Dry lovers, is this the best glue to make cards with ever, or what? Zip Dry is like rubber cement, but in a little bottle. Okay, and you only have to put it around the edges. And what it does, see, if I did this with tape, with a tape runner, we would lose one of these papers trying to tear it up and get it back together. Zip Dry lets you move it into place perfectly and then you just seal along the edges where you were at, just like that. And if it rubs out, like it did there, all you do is just rub off the extra. See that? And you're done. Oh, and see, I just made a mistake on this card. The great thing about Zip Dry is it gives you a 30-second window to take it back off. And I really did not do this on purpose, everybody, but I did make a mistake. We want to attach our stripes first. So I'm just going to rub off the glue on the back here real quick. All right. I do not believe that I could probably craft without Zip Dry. And I really wish I owned the company, and I wish I owned the glue, but I don't. But I do love it so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our strips one by one, and we are just going to glue them on here. So we'll take a little stripe here. And a lot of people ask me, so my Zip Dry gets all gummy. Okay, we're going to talk about that. It's like rubber cement. So yeah, it might get a little gummy in the ends. That's okay. You just pull it out and just rub it off your hands. And if it does any worse than that, you just get a toothpick and push it in the back. So we are going to take another strip. We'll use that one. And I leave about 1/8 of an inch in the corner. And then I'm going to take this strip and lay that. Okay. I'm not going to worry about this bottom part. And because it's Zip Dry, I can scoot it over and get those spaces perfect. I'm going to run another bead here. Run another bead right there. And another bead right here. And another bead right there. Okay, so I'm going to do another. Hope you guys can all see me do this. Run another one right there. Making sure I get that top corner. The bottom corner down here is going to be covered with a circle. All right, then I'm going to get my paprika one again. And some of the glue was in this little space, and it's okay. I'm just going to rub it off because it's Zip Dry. Love, love, love my Zip Dry. And this is going to sit right there. Rub off all the extra. Okay, now there's a little bitty spot up here, and I don't want it to be blank, so I'm just going to put a little bit right there. And this bottle's getting a little old, so it's giving me some goop on the end. And I'm just going to do that right there. Now, to get rid of all these extras, whoopsie, I'm just going to take a pair of scissors, and you can use your cutting machine if you want to, but I'm just going to trim these off just like this. My scissors has sticky stuff on it. Okay, just go around the whole entire thing and just cut it off. And there we go. So that is what we have left over. Pretty awesome. So the next thing that we're going to do is take these ovals that were cut using our stacked oval dies from Riley, and we're just going to glue that on here just like this. So I know that I'm going to put some of it. This thing's just going to give me fits because I need to go in and clean it with a toothpick. So I'm just going to put that here. Okay. And if I got any left over on the back side, it's okay because you know what we can do with it, right? Wipe it off. Then this one, I'm just going to set in the middle. Actually, I think I want to drop this down just a little bit more. So I'm just going to take this off, drop it down, put it right back on. This one, I'm just going to put right there. Okay. Now, it's really fun if you want, and I probably don't have a pen handy. Wish I did. So, I'm just going to use a ballpoint pen, hoping that it's black. And it is. So if you notice on here, I have just a little design around the edge. It just gives it a little something. Okay. So all I'm going to do, and it doesn't have to be straight. That's the neat thing, is just make a little squiggly line around the outside edge. Just like that. Like that. Okay. We're going to pop that up with some tape. All right. And this is how my scissors get all sticky. And I should clean them off every time, but I don't. So I'm just going to throw that on there like that. And like this. And we're just going to lay that on there like that. Now to trim off this bottom piece. Okay, let's just go ahead and glue this back on our green piece. I'm going to rub off all the glue from before. See that? And rub it all off. And then I'm just going to re-glue it. And that way you do not have to waste paper if you do something wrong, because let me tell you, I'm always changing my mind. I'm always changing the way my card's done. All of it. So, I'm just going to put that around the outside edge like I did the first time. Okay, I'm going to line it up, move it around a little bit to where it's perfect. There we have it. And then we're going to come back along and trim off this back piece. Okay, which my scissors are nice and sticky. All right, there we have it. Now all we have to do with this is just put it on the first piece that we did. That I have little gluey things everywhere. Are you guys still commenting? Because we're giving away a cut-up die to one lucky winner that comments. Everybody comments, and then Karina does her magic and magically draws a winner. And there we go. And there's our card. Now all we have left to do is color Riley. Okay. So now this one we did not fussy cut for you, because you can either use it as if on there if you want. If you don't, we can fussy cut it around, but I wanted to show you more in this video how to color it versus fussy cutting it. So everybody always asks me how I color Riley. And so what we're going to do, let me get rid of all this ick. All right, I always use E33, and I outline him first. His little ears. I'm going to do a little outline. Okay, and then do that. And then I'm going to do circles, because Copic markers are alcohol-based markers, and they blend better together if you overlap the colors, and then they will blend really nice together. So we're just going to take these. Okay, now you can go back. I've seen a lot of people that think that they need a whole ton of different markers with Copics, you know, with alcohol markers to shade. You do not. I can shade with the same marker that I just colored in with. All right, so watch this. If I just come back under and just shade underneath here, all right, I'm going to shade a little bit around his face. See that? A little underneath here. It gives it just a little bit more. See how easy that is? Put a little bit in his ears. A little bit up there. Okay, that's all there is to it. So now that was E33. Now I'm going to take my E35. And for those of you that love Riley and want to make sure you get the colors right, we have sets of the 3 basic markers you need out on RileyandCompanyOnline.com. Oh, I colored his ear E35. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to outline him with E35. Just a little bit more. Little basic pieces. Just like that. Little tiny bits. And that'll give him a little bit more shading. Okay. E35. Now, what I wanted to do his antlers with is E47, which is also in the kit. So we're just going to come in right over what we did. No big deal. All right, go in and do the other one. And his hooves are that color. Same thing. Now we're going to do the chair real quick. Actually, I'm going to leave the reds to the last, and there's a reason for that. I need to check my time. How are we doing? Yeah, 10 minutes left. Okay. So I'm going to leave the red to the last because reds tend to grab onto any other color next to it. So I'm going to do my cupcake colors first, get them out of the way, because if we touched the red with the pink, it would pull the red in, and it just drives me bananas, but that's just the nature of the red. We're going to do the ottoman in a blue. Okay, and this little footstool here. Now I'm going to use the same blue, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to shade it a little bit towards the bottom. Okay, and that was BG02. And all of these colors are listed on the kit as well, if you buy the kit. And then I'm going to do the coffee cup in this little teal color. Okay, but I'm going to use the same teal color and come down and shade just a little bit more. I love doing that. I love making colors with other colors. And then it shades. And I'm going to make the cupcake a chocolate cupcake. Okay, now let's tackle the chair. Really easy. I am using an R46. I also use R49, but as you guys know, sometimes your pens dry out and you just grab what you have, right? So there's that. And if you notice, I do the outline. Then I come in and I do circles. Do the outline. And that's got a cherry on it, so we're just going to cover the cherry too. Do circles. All right, and the exact same thing in this corner. And then do my circles. Now the same thing goes with this color as well. If you want to do shadows, we're just going to come right in behind it and just put a few more shadows in with the exact same color. Can you use another color? Of course you can, but you don't have to. Okay, and there's probably going to be a little bit of shadow along the bottom, right? And the underneath side. And there you have it. That's how you do a super quick Riley card. Now, I'm going to try to cut this out as quick as I can, but I really wanted to show you the other Riley card, and fussy cutting is not my jam. So don't cut like I do. I will give you a tip that I learned a long time ago when you fussy cuts. Always move the paper, not your scissors. Notice my scissors are in one spot. So I'm just going to cut off that little steam. Come around here. I am not going to worry about doing his little antler. Well, maybe I can. So we'll just go in and out. No. Okay. You're going, this is probably driving you perfectionists like bananas. But for the purpose of video. And thank you so much, Kate, for giving us extra time so we can complete these cards. It makes me so happy. Are you guys still commenting? You can comment about how horrible I fussy cut. All right. And ta-da! Now, one of two things. You can either use vintage photo ink to go around the outside of your image, and it will take care of all those little white marks you missed. Look at how quick that is. Or you can go back with your marker. Now, the only thing that I have left to do is just to throw a piece of foam tape on the back of it and stick it to our card. How fun is that? Card number 1, done. So let's go to card number 2. That's the one I really wanted to show you because it's a super quick, easy shaker card. All right, so everything again is pre-cut for you. All right, it comes with all of your fun little stuff to go with it, our Riley, and a little button, and all of this good stuff. But I'm going to show you. Now this has a lot of static in it. I'm going to try to get the static off. But the first thing that we're going to do is we are just going to fold our cards in half. All right. And the next thing, you're going to need some foam tape. I'm just going to go around the outsides. All right. Just around the outsides with some foam tape. Now, some people like to do this 2 or 3 times. You can tear this off and go around it again. I'm not going to for the purposes of this because I don't have the time. But you know, if I were doing it for my benefit, I probably would. It just lets everything move a little bit more. So this is how easy that is to create a shaker card, okay? There we have it. Easy peasy. All right, we're gonna take we're not going to peel the tape off yet. No, no, no. We're gonna put these in first. Okay, pour your little sequins in there. And see how that did that? That's why you don't take the tape off first. Ask me how I know that. I have learned my lesson so much on that. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully peel off my little tape layers. I'm going to try not to get my hands on them. All right, this little layer and this layer. Then we're going to grab the piece of acetate that was in the card. All right. When you do this, you're going to want to make sure it's nice and clear. And we're just going to lay this down on the card, just like that. So what this has done, go ahead and press it down nice and firm. So now you can see it. See how it shakes in there? That's a shaker card. That's how easy it is. Did some of yours overlap the edges? It's okay, no problem, because we're just going to take our scissors and come back and trim it off. So nothing hangs out over the edges. All right. And I think that, nope, there's a little bit right there. So we're just going to trim that off. Okay. Then, before we put this on, we are going to, there's a lot of string this time included in here. You also have a little green strip that goes across here, and I must have shaken mine off somewhere because I don't know what I did with it. But let me show it to you. Hang on. This little green strip right here, you're just going to cut V's in each end of that and attach that to just the front. All right, just the front. I must have dumped it on the floor at some point. So now we're going to take our string and we are going to fold it exactly in half. All right, we are going to put the back piece around the back. And again, yours will have the extra green piece. All right, and we're just going to wrap it around a couple times. It's a lot of string, I know. But this is how we're going to get the triple wrap. We might have given you a whole bunch too much string. Okay, and then we're just going to bring this around this side and we're just going to tie a little bow. I really have to watch my time. 43 minutes. I've got 2 minutes to finish this. So I'm going to tie the little bow, attach this on, and show you how easy it is. We're not going to get done. Don't forget, everyone, we've got the new release specials going on our websites. All right, lots of bundle deals, free shipping at $50. Now with this, all I'm going to do is take my zip dry and I'm going to come back and just add some zip dry to this, and it's going to go right on top. And I'm also going to put zip dry around the heart. Okay, just to secure it down a little bit. So that is going to go right on top of the acetate that I did earlier. We're going to, because it's zip dry, we can move it around, get it nice and perfect. See that? Now, you've also got this piece, all right, which is just the outline of the heart outline. Now, you can use whatever glue you want. If If you've got some of this Karen Berniston glue, I absolutely love it. You can just go and it just does little tiny strips. I try to do it when I'm low on time. So I'm just going to touch it a little bit everywhere. I'm just going to put it on there, get rid of any of the extras, and then it is just going to sit right inside that little heart that we cut out. All right? And look at that. You're going to take... Oh, you guys, I have to go. I'm 26 seconds over. Cut this. Add your sentiments. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you so very much.